Hey guys, welcome back to some more Super Mario Galaxy. It's time to get a beating in, or take the beating in a Daredevil.
You just said, oh, it's time to rip the Band-Aid off, huh? Man, this is
Made it here, and it's ready to pulverize. But that's me, the Major Burrows. Well, thankfully, this is a Daredevil run, but we don't have to do the whole level, which is right here at the boss fight. It legitimately just takes you to the boss. It doesn't take you to the planetoid before it, but that makes sense, because that planet before here had a life shroom. So if that still existed, I'm pretty sure that would defeat the purpose of the one-hit challenge.
Oh, goodness.
So we kind of glazed over how you fight this guy before, but the gist of fighting Major Burrows is you have to slam the ground to expose him and then spin attack, and when the guy's running away, that's your chance to actually do damage. But every time you hit him, he gets faster and faster. Hits 1 or 2, not really that bad. It's hit 3 that's the problem, because this guy adds an extra layer of digging into the ground. This is where my Daredevil runs go to die. Hit number 3, because you gotta be kind of close to Burrows to do the ground pound to get him out, and that's usually what happens, because he also does fake outs.
Then you're mad. Then you're just like, oh man, well.
Dumb.
Okay, that was kind of fitting. Not gonna lie.
Dumb.
Hey, you know what's a good idea? Ground pound him when he's right on top of me. Oh yeah, that'd be smart. Oh, what do you mean he has a spiky helmet? So, did you enjoy that fight? Want to see me do it again?
And again, and again.
How many times do I hit my head into the spiked helmet?
I don't know, how's your brain feeling?
Mushy. At least during the second attempt, I could show the little secret tech in this game by doing a spin into a long jump. Because you actually keep the spin attack hitbox when you do the long jump. I think it's called spin kick, if I'm not mistaken. I have to look up the name, can't fully remember. One of the promotional videos for Galaxy 2 actually showed how to do this.
Oh, really?
So, most people didn't learn about the Galaxy 1 technique until Galaxy 2, which is kind of funny. But yeah, the technique works in both games. You basically do a spin attack right before you do the long jump, and you'll keep the spin attack hitbox. So, you can use that to attack certain enemies. It's mainly useful against like Hammer Brothers, but it's also good for that boss. It does suck though for the Daredevil, you miss it, and then like run to a spiky helmet or something, so maybe don't use it there.
You know that big question mark that was in the background as you was getting the star? That's how I felt during that whole boss fight.
Fair. Yeah, I wonder why did he jump into the helmet? Because I still wonder that to this day.
So you did the last star first in this galaxy.
Hey, I guess if you want to put it that way, you can say that. The hidden star is always like star 4. So it is out of order. But now I actually get to do this first.
Who you calling an old man?
You call an old man. Mario's like,
I'm not old, you're old!
I'm not almost 40.
That's not really that old when you think about it.
I'd like you to know that I woke up today and only felt slight back pain, thank you very much. Kind of glazed over it a little bit when we were first here, because we were in the midst of like all these other conversations, but Matt, you brought up the point this place reminds you a lot of Hailfire Peaks, and I saw that immediately when I first played this back in like the late 2000s.
Yeah.
This place is like a combination of fire and ice areas, and Star 3 especially takes that gimmick and really goes with it. Like, this is one of my favorite galaxies theming-wise, just because of the mixer fire and ice. It's like a cool thing, you don't see that often in games.
Cool thing.
Like, you'll see an ice level, you'll see a fire emblem, but you don't really see a fire or an ice level, like, mixed into one.
Oh, nice save.
Oh yeah, I gotta have those skills. That blue hedgehog don't got skills on me.
I mean, he still uses floaties when we try to do the swimming competition. I didn't even think that was allowed.
We really should let's play Mario and Sonic Olympic games at some point just for laughs.
What is there the Let's Play on that one? It's a mini game compilation. Like, unless it's like one of the games that have a story mode, like what, 3 of them or something like that.
What was that? Tokyo 2020? I think it was like that.
I don't know which one. I thought like one of the winter ones on Wii also had some kind of a campaign.
I think so.
The only one I've played is like the first one, the 2008 Olympics, and there's really not much to it. It was fun, but there's also like not much to it. But to be fair, I'm joking about this, and we also did a playthrough of Sonic R, so I guess anything's possible.
Yep. I did say just for fun. I didn't say it had to be story.
Just to going after those star bits, huh?
Yeah, why not? I got me another life.
Mario's hungry.
I'm gonna keep all these lives until my power goes out.
When's your power go out? Wait, did your power go out when you recorded this?
It goes out when I accidentally hit the power button.
Oh.
Or decide to sleep.
You can sleep?
I didn't know you sleep.
What is sleep?
How do you do that?
Apparently not, because look at Mario.
So yeah, you're supposed to use an ice flower to get up here. It's like on my left. But also you can just jump up here because the platforms aren't slopes. They're actual walkable platforms. So, oops. Also, this is a boss fight. This is just like one of those little burr enemies made giant and has like a shockwave attack. But it's literally the same as fighting one of the little guys. Just spin around it and kick the body when it's weak. It's really not much of a boss fight. Probably one of the easiest one in the whole game.
What's with Mario's hands?
I got big fisticuffs!
Big rock. Big fist.
Apparently. Already at 51 stars. Going by fast.
Yeah, we're almost halfway, because this game, well, I don't know how you want to classify halfway in a Galaxy game because of a weird way of they counting stars. But if you just count a normal 120-star playthrough, we're very close to halfway. Because 60 would be the halfway mark. If you want to count doing the 2 playthroughs in one and getting the final secret star with both the said playthroughs, not even close.
Hey, bro, I was right, too. I do half the game for you.
Not again, Luigi, go home!
The worst part is that, don't tell Luigi this, because his bridges would get too big. But he technically does more of the game than Mario, since he unlocks the final star. So Luigi can get a whole 121 stars before Mario, technically, if you just want to beat 1 star with Luigi and just call it a day.
See, I told you, bro.
Oh, nice fast start, and we're done. This is like the most useless race to do fast start, because there's really not much here to race on. You're mainly going to be jumping around. So the fast start mechanic here, the start dash, don't even bother. Also, this is our last Cosmic Luigi for a little bit. I had to reword that, because I think this was the last one, and there's still another one.
You still called him Cosmic Luigi. I'm like, we're not playing Luigi Galaxy.
Cosmic Mario, I literally spent 6 months with Luigi. Give me a break.
Luigi, go home!
No.
Lord knows he didn't.
I blinked, what happened?
Cosmic Mario, once again, didn't really do much. Like, honestly, the Cosmic Mario races are really nothing. They're, like, the hardest ones are usually the levels that you can't really do too many, like, speedrun tricks to. It's more of like a linear path. When you get the Cosmic Luigi is when you have to start putting on your game face. Now we saw the cold side of Freezeflame. How about the hot side? It is indeed hot.
Oh, we're finally exploring the hot level of it.
Gotta make a pit stop first to the cold section. Gotta give me some chips. Who put the chips in the freezer? I heard putting chips in the fridge, but the freezer? That's ridiculous.
Nobody wants to eat cold chips.
I'm sure there's somebody that actually does do that now they're offended.
No, like, I've had cold chips. They're not bad. I don't get why you would put them in the freezer, though, because I don't want to rock. Like, you don't need to put them in the freezer to make them cold. Maybe for like 5 seconds. But, like, if you leave them in there overnight, you're literally eating a rock next day. That's probably not a good idea.
Alright, time to go on the lava portion. How can ice and lava coexist?
Yes. Oh, fire and ice. What does that get when you mix it? Water.
A Sonic game.
A Sonic game.
A pretty mid Sonic game, as always.
Hey, you asked, okay?
So, if you didn't go and get the secret star in Freezeflame, this would be your first introduction to getting Fire Flower. Because you actually need it to progress in this said level. But we already got it, so we know how it works. It's not like I've been playing Mario since the 80s or something. Saying this as a 90s kid.
Lester, you were not... Yeah, I was gonna say, it's like you were not born in the 80s, my friend. It's like, I know you.
Although it is funny, one of my first games was on the Super Nintendo, and then it went backwards to the NES. And that was one of the first on the NES. But remember what I said? This was the first level you could use the Fire Flower? You don't need to use the Fire Flower to get up here. You could just go. I mean, they even tell you that because of the question mark block. The secret. I think if you know where you're jumping, you can skip the Fire Flowers altogether in this section outside of the very final part. I don't know how to do with this wall. It's a little too tall for my liking. But light the torches. They're really awkward, especially this one. You gotta do a bank shot. And it's just like you're at the mercy of the physics.
Which is something we don't really get to talk about weirdly with Nintendo games as much. Because Nintendo's is usually a pretty good physics engine.
Yeah.
Secret.
Yeah, random little section here of music notes and it gives you a life. Alright. Neat. Didn't know that was there until recently.
I didn't even know that was there.
How does that work?
Yeah, the gravity sometimes is a suggestion. To be fair, that's like half this game with the gravity changing. How does this work?
Your mama.
It's fine. This is why we have the life room, because we're going to be using it here. We're not even using the platform. Screw that nonsense. We're just going to use everything else.
It's just a suggestion.
To Lester? Yes.
Ironically, I feel that is easier. I'm not kidding. Because when I first played this game, I had a very hard time laying those torches by using the moving platform. I did that instead. I'm like, wow, this is just easier if you stand on the torches. I'll do that. Because it's just like the fireball. You can't really control where it goes once you throw it. So I hope you aimed correctly. I guess we asked that question. What happens when you mix fire and ice? I really hope it's not water. I'll take some water, but we kind of need something.
It's steam! Oh boy, here comes the steam sales.
Ooh, Back for Blood, 90% off! Oh, don't mind if I do. Wait, I heard it was bad. Oh, I wasted my money, but it was a good deal.
Then that just makes you want to go play, like, the original Left 4 Dead.
That's pretty much like the reviews when that came out. Back for Blood, go back to play Left 4 Dead. Like, oh, that's not a glowing endorsement. It's more because the game had a lot of design problems from what I hear compared to Left 4 Dead games. It just kind of felt like more of the same, but just not done as well. But to be fair, I think Back 4 Blood would probably be way better in one aspect, actually playing games privately, because Left 4 Dead 1 is a mess. Left 4 Dead 2, not much better. But those are like mid-2000 games, and this is kind of why.
Left 4 Dead 1 and 2 were never on PS3, were they? They were only on 360 and Steam. I didn't even realize that until now.
Yeah, now I was thinking about it. I think it was really only on one console. Yeah. Kind of weird. But it also, like, it does make sense looking back because Valve didn't really start releasing their games on Sony systems until much later into the PS3's life. But that's also because the guy who's like, running Steam, Gabe Newell, he did not like the PS3 at all. He did not care for that system when it first came out. He hated it. So probably a little bit of bias on that front.
I was like, I know the Orange Box was on the...
Which is so ironic because then he ended up giving Portal 2 the crossplay support on PS3, but not 360. So I think the two might have changed later.
I don't know how, but Sony probably paid them a lot of money. That's probably what happened.
I mean, who knows? It could have been a financial thing. Yeah.
Please put it on our system.
We want Portal 2. Yeah, I know. I want Portal 2 too. Portal 2 is great.
But whatever you're saying, we're gonna just keep it like on the same network though. Like it's gonna be too much to have crossplay. We have bags of money. What did I say? Oh no, we'll do crossplay.
I don't know if that's true or not. I think so. I'm sorry.
No, that's why it's called joke, and this is satire humor here. We don't know what really happened.
Yeah.
We don't know closed door meetings. Again, opinion change with how Gabe kind of felt with the PS3 near the end of his life. So like, that helped Portal at the very least. Bags of money might also help, but that's hearsay.
That's what happened to Sony.
We're never gonna get a third game in Valve's games ever again, are we?
We'll have to leave it to the fans. They'll keep on making Portal when Valve doesn't. Now I'm sad. Polari, hold me.